Welcome back to Darius's Budget Garage. Today we're gonna do some testing because I don't really know what I'm doing with this Holley stuff as far as the boost side of things goes. I don't have my trans brake and all that stuff hooked through the Holley because turns out you have to have some kind of little solid state relay, and I just don't have that, and it's Sunday and I don't want to deal with it, and I've got my tuning down just right on the money. It's making like no corrections, and that sounds great to me. So what I've done is I've set my boost up for boost versus RPM, which I know is not ideal for like drag racing or whatever. You want to do boost versus time or boost versus gear or whatever. The boost versus RPM thing, it's just everything in every gear. So that's a slippery slope, but mostly what I want to do is make sure my Mac valve setups are running right and I have this boost control configured right. I've got a well, whatever, I've got a CO2 setup. We're right there mounted between the seat. And then I have my Mac valves mounted on my firewall right there. He runs around. I've got the Amazon boost pressure or whatever, dome pressure gauge. And then I've got my Mac valves plumbed in right there. And there we go. So let's get into the Holley thing. I've got my laptop set up right here. So I'm in the system setup in the boost area. And you can see here, I'm running boost versus RPM. You can run boost versus time, boost versus gear, RPM, and speed. Well, I don't have a gear sensor, I don't have a speed sensor, and I don't have a launch button for boost versus time. So we're getting boost versus RPM. And then you scroll down a little further, TPS start modulation ramp at 90%. So yeah, that's safe. And then I have my safety set up at above 15 PSI of boost. And that's when the safety kicks in. And then my boost versus RPM, I made this very down and dirty. So yeah, we're just running 6.5 pounds of dome pressure from idle all the way to 8,000 RPM. So, as you're gonna see on my test drive footage right here, we're gonna find out that, yeah, I need some kind of boost curve. And, well, I need a better strip of road to really try to go fast on. The only kind of out of the way straight stretch road that I have around here, well, it's in the shade like 100% of the time, so it's kind of a greasy road, and in today's little test drive, I just about crashed for the second time out there, like you'll see. So, anyways, that's enough out of me. There's a little bit about my boost versus RPM. No, it's not the correct way to do things, but it's a way to prove out that my whole Mac valve and all that system is working.